What's up, Swolgers, strong men, and strong women? Steve Coyne here, and I'm really excited to tell you all about my upcoming competition, America's Strongest Team, set for Sunday, August 17th in Tampa, Florida. So I want to make this video just so you have an idea of what's going on, what to expect, and why I think you should participate in this competition. So there are only, for the most part, individual strongman competitions. I think we as a sport need to evolve and grow in some different directions, provide different opportunities for athletes. So I have run 2 team competitions over the past 3 years. They were an absolute blast. It provides a unique, fun, challenging experience for athletes. And I want to bring more of this to the forefront, not only to provide different opportunities, but just to further grow and expand everything we're doing in the strength world. So let's just break this down, and I want to give you all of the details plus my vision for where I want to take this in years to come, okay? So America's Strongest Team, we're going to run this with 2-person same-sex teams. Now we're going to use international weight classes for this. So for the men, this will be combined weights, but they're based off of the 80, 90, 105, the newly formed 120, and then the 120 plus categories. And we'll also have a Masters 105 plus minus division. So it'll be a Masters lightweight, Masters heavyweight. Now, when we're using these international weight class units, we're going to do a combined weight for the team. Now, both members do not have to be under that weight limit, but your team collectively must be under the combined weight limit. So for example, if we have a men 90 kilos team, total weight for that team is 180 kilos. That's just under 200 pounds. 90 kilos is 198. So again, that must be collectively under 396 pounds or 180 kilos, even if one athlete is 105 kilos and then the other athlete is 70. They would collectively be under that 180 mark and then eligible for this middleweight division. Okay, so with that, we also have same international weight classes for women in kilos, 64 kilos, 73, 82, 82 plus, and for our masters, we will have 73 plus and minus for that lightweight, heavyweight divisions. Once again, this is combined for the team limit. So if we have an 82 kilo weight class, the team weight limit for that is 164 total kilos. No matter what the combination is, if one person's a little heavier, the other's lighter, if we both come in collectively under 164 kilos, you are eligible for that category. Now, with weigh-ins, this competition is coming the day after Saturday, August 16th, where the Beast of the Bay in Tampa is being held. So if you weigh in for Beast of the Bay, you can use that weigh-in to weigh in for America's Strongest Team, so you can double up. Now, I know a lot of people try to cut weight, do water cuts, this and that. If you want to compete at back-to-back days, which I highly recommend, and will give you a discount for America's Strongest Team if you're already competing in Beast of the Bay, then you just have to weigh in one time. Otherwise, we will be doing 24-hour weigh-ins, both virtual and in person, right? Now, with our events, we've got a good lineup of fun things here. First off is a double deadlift, all right? Now, what we have for this is a kabuki bar deadlift, one of those ones that's thin, it's got really good grippy knurling to grab onto, and it's long. It's really long in between the collars, so there's a lot of space for 2 people, no matter how big you are, to get side by side and pull on this barbell. So what we're doing for this, because tandem deadlifts are not really commonly contested, is we're going to use this as an opportunity to set records at the state, national, and world record levels. There are only posted records for the open division. You can find those on the Iron Podium registration page for America's Strongest Team. But as far as an 80 kilo or 90 or any of these weight class divisions, especially the Masters, there are not posted world records for a double tandem deadlift. So with this, you have the opportunity to set the bar for a world record on top of obviously state and national. Deadlift suits are allowed for this one. Next, we'll have a vehicle push, right? So working on the format of that, but it will be some sort of combination of either both athletes together pushing a heavy vehicle for distance, or a combined time of one athlete pushing combined with the second athlete pushing individually for a cumulative score. We'll also do a log for points. So how this is going to work is we're going to have two log setups. So it's similar to how they do Trump Mercy style weights, but instead it'll be a heavy log worth 5 points and a light log worth 2 points. Now you must alternate reps back and forth with your teammate, meaning the first athlete that goes out, they can press on either log, and only once they complete a successful repetition can the second athlete then do a repetition on either the light or the heavy log. Now you could both be firing away on this heavy log and racking up a lot of points, no problem there. But you can only keep going after successful reps. So let's say athlete A comes out and they hit 1 rep on the heavy log, athlete B comes out and cannot do a successful repetition, then you are just going to be stuck with the points from that first successful repetition from athlete A. So that's how this log for points is gonna work. We'll follow that up with a sandbag carry for max distance. Now the rule set for this one, really fun. We've done this before when it was Florida's Strongest Team, but we will start on go command. One athlete is going to pick up this sandbag. It can be carried on the shoulder, on the chest, any way you want, but we'll have 75-foot lengths where as a team, we are getting max distance. So you can pass off to your teammate any way that you want. The one important rule though is it cannot touch the ground at all. If the bag slips or falls, then you will get marked for distance right on the spot. So this is a 2-minute time limit with 75-foot end-to-end lengths where you and your teammate collectively are figuring out how to get max distance on a sandbag carry without letting the bag touch the ground. Finally, we'll have a farmer's relay. Very straightforward. One athlete goes and then the other. Athlete one can start in position with their hands on the handles. You'll get a go command, 75 feet down, turn around a cone, and come back. As soon as the entire implement crosses the line for athlete one, they can hop out. Athlete two is going to come in and do the exact same thing. So this is fastest time or distance if you do not complete this course in 90 seconds. For this, no straps of any type are allowed. This has to be done just with your grip, and there are unlimited drops allowed for the event. So got some cool events here, and I want to now dig into kind of my vision for this and tell you some of the cool things that we already have in play for the future. This will be a pro-am style competition next year. The pro division is going to be eligible for cash prizes, but there will also be an amateur division. If you win your class this year at America's Strongest Team, you are automatically qualified for this pro division next year. Now you're going to be competing against other teams traveling in from regionals that we are going to have across the country. There's already a few of these that we have lined up. I'm really excited to get the word out on this because we're really taking this pretty big across the country, and we're going to have our national championship for America's Strongest Team once again in Tampa, Florida next year. So if you're a local Florida person, it's a really good opportunity to get a big, high-level, fun show in and qualify for it real early, okay? Now with this, if you're not familiar with the Fit Fest in Tampa, Florida, it's an awesome venue. It is an indoors expo show with the exception of the vehicle push, which will be done outdoors. But everything else is indoors. There's an expo with hundreds of vendors inside of it, and we also have a private athlete room for warm-ups, changing, this and that, plus a private athlete bathroom. We've all been to competitions where everybody's stuff is on top of each other, not just the athletes, but the spectators and everyone else at different sports. This is not how this is going to work at the Tampa Fit Fest. So if you're here for Beast of the Bay and or America's Strongest Team, we get all of these cool perks with the venue, very centrally located, easy to fly into at the Tampa International Airport. So really a good setup for all athletes. Now, some other things that we're including with all of this is if you are signed up for Beast of the Bay, you are going to get a discount code to compete Sunday. You can also get a discount for being a member of our sponsor, the Strongman Club. You can get that at clubstrongman.com. With your membership, you can get a total of $45 off of this registration, making your registration only $25 per person, okay? Now, really a good deal here. If you want this, we have lots of training programs inside the Strongman Club to help you get ready for Beast of the Bay, Nationals, any of these big competitions coming up, plus a lot of other cool perks just to help you out with your strongman journey. But that's a way that you can get good competition experience at a discount here. Now, if we're able to get 15 teams or more, then I will be able to fund a live stream for this event. So if you're signing up, tell your friends to tell their friends, get people from your gym. Hopefully we can get a good turnout for this first one, and then we can keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. All right. Now, one thing I want to mention is if you're really interested and you don't have a teammate, I want you to comment on this video below or reach out to me on Instagram or on Facebook. All my social media profiles are the same, at Stephen M. Coyne. So shoot me a message. If you want to compete, I can help find somebody in your division or possibly masters grouping for you, because I've had this happen in the past when we did these team competitions where I was able to link people up successfully, and they were great teammates. Shout out, actually, the women that won the last one, Anastasia and Elenis, did not know each other until the day of the competition, had never met face to face, had just communicated online, and they ended up winning, and they pulled over, I think they pulled over 1,000 pounds when we did a team axle deadlift for that competition. So pretty dang cool. Anyways, with the deadlift, again, this is state, national, and world records up for grabs. And if you just want to come in with a partner and try to set one of these records and only do the deadlift and not do the full entire competition, I will offer half off registration for you if you want to come and just do the deadlift only. All right. So good option there. You want to come pull something real heavy but don't want to commit to a full competition? No problem. We would love to have you. Although I do think you should do the full competition because this is a cool, fun, unique format. You get to get in on the ground level of something that's going to grow really big and I think will be a really, really awesome part of strongman in the country for the next couple of years. So I would really invite you to think about, just participating in this full thing because it is always invaluable to get competition experience. As you know, as athletes, we just learn so much from every single competition, no matter how you do. So by stacking up some competition here in this cool, fun, unique format, it's just going to make you a better athlete. When you are going into any sort of competition and things change or really however it goes, if you are exposing yourselves to these different formats, different challenges, it allows you to think more creatively on how to approach certain situations, which is going to allow you to do better if rules change, if you make a mistake, if things aren't, up to par to according to what you expected. So I really would invite you to come check out America's Strongest Team. Once again, this is going to be August 17th, Sunday in Tampa, Florida, following the Saturday, August 16th, Beast of the Bay. So if you're signed up for Beast of the Bay, I will be sending out a discount code for you to sign up at a lower rate, save you a little bit of money. If you have any questions, please reach out to me directly, comment on the video below, shoot me a message. Would love to tell you more about it. Stay strong and have a championship day.